What's up, guys? Rashad with A Portal Gaming here, and today I'll be bringing you a deck profile for a One Piece deck for a change. The guys finally got me to play the game, and this leader is one that I found like really fun, and it fits my playstyle and this color I like, which is purple. So today we're playing the Red Purple Law leader from the new starter deck. So his abilities: activate main once per turn, Don -3. You bottom deck one of your opponent's battle cards or character cards, sorry, 3K or below, and you get to play a 4 below from your hand for free. So obviously to help get into that strategy, we're going to start off with 4 copies of Gordon from the film pack. So what this Gordon does is for 1 Don, you play him, bottom deck him, give a character -3K. Honestly, it's like super good. Probably one of the best cards in the deck. Next, we play 4 copies of Otama. So again, this is a 2K. If you need to get something like just to the threshold to clear a big threat, it's a playable 2K. Next up for 2Ks, we have Brook. So this fellow, if you have to play him, he gives you 2 rested on one of your characters, your leader. So ideally, you're only playing this when you're pushing for game. Next for some clear is a Vista. So this card helps you clear multiple threats in a turn. Your leader only gets rid of 1, but with some of the other cards we play, you'll be able to neg multiple things, and you can get rid of more than one thing a turn by utilizing some of these cards. So I liked a playset of Vista because it helped me clear multiple threats a turn. Then next is 4 copies of Rush Zoro. It is essentially an aggro deck. You're going to be removing your opponent's board and trying to push them through for like annoying numbers nonstop. So basically, you want to just flood out with 5Ks, and if you ain't got nothing else to do, attach Don, make them bigger, but you're just going to swing 5K a lot for minimal investment. Onto some more of the red card. Here's some cards that help you clear. So this Law is from the film pack as well. His ability is on play, you give one of your opponent's characters -2K. So again, just helping you get to the threshold to remove threats. And then this Brook is probably like the best one in my opinion, but she's got to stick around for a turn, which people normally like just focus him down when he's out. There's Don 1. When he attacks, you give 2 characters -2K. So if your opponent's got a couple 5Ks out, you let him stick, you swing with him 1 time, and then you play Vista, pop 1, use leader, bottom the other one. Helps you clear multiple things. And that's all the red, which is all your removal based. On to the purple. Start off with 4 copies of Law. This Law has been like literally insane for me in testing. So any game I've went second, and my opponent takes their first damage, they're at 7 in hand. So you just go ahead and drop this dude, rip 2 cards from their hand, and then swing. If they did play out like a searcher or something, if you've got another ramp card, you can just go ahead and use your leader skill, get rid of that card as well, and then play out a ramp dude so you can start getting your Don back. So that'll essentially make your opponent go -3 because you get a card off their board and then 2 cards out of their hand. So that is really nice. It's a 5K blocker. Next, the best ramp card in the deck is going to be Beppo because his is on play and when attacking. You get to add a Don from your Don deck rested. So this will help you get back to having healthy numbers of Don once you -3 Don for your leader. Next, probably the worst ramp card in here, but it's got combo power, which is why I played it over Ein. It's going to be John Bart. So what John Bart does is on play, you can pay a Don to get it done, so it just helps you ramp as well. So ideally if you've got 4 Dawn and you can play out like a Rush Zoro or a Vista or something for 3, use your leader ability to play John Bart and use that last standing Dawn you have for his skill to get another Dawn. It'll put you back at 2 Dawn instead of you just being at 1. So your next turn you go back in the 4 and you can you just loop the stuff again. 4 is like a pretty good spot in this deck. Next, one of the better ramp cards is between him and Beppo. I don't like which one's the best ramper. So on play, if you've got 3 or less Dawn, you get to add 2 rested Dawn. So he gives you back to 2. So if you do either of those plays on 4 Dawn, you play him, it'll get you back to 3. So you'll start your next turn with 5. but he's a 2K, so you gotta pick and choose where you want to just drop this dude at. And then next, I play 2 copies of Queen. Queen costs 5. Five's kind of like a awkward spot sometimes for the deck, but his Dom -1, you draw 2, discard 1, can like really fix your hand, find your Rush Zoros, discard some things out of your hand, like you might draw on a 2/2Ks, you can pitch a Gordon because he's got no combo power, or find you another blocker or something. Pretty much he's just a hand fixer, so he's pretty good. So let's play 2 copies of him. On for the events, I play 3 copies of Round Table. This card's really good against big bodies. So this is like the best card in the yellow matchup. I've played a lot of yellow against Cat, Enel, Queen. This card is pretty much the MVP in any of those matchups. This negs 10k something for 4 Dawn. Then you can either leader ability, pop it with Vista. There's myriad of ways you can handle threats after that. If they've already swung with it, you can just swing into it if you don't want to minus Dawn or you don't have a Vista. But this card clears big body, so it's like super important right now until we get to OP5. And the last one is just 1 copy of Radical Beam. You're a multicolored 4-life leader after you take 2 hits. It's live. I mean, it's a 1-of, so you might not see it, but it's clutch if you see it. All right, that's the deck, guys. I've been testing this deck like a lot on Sim, and I've been doing pretty well with it. I've even been playing my OP4 build against set 5 meta, and I've won quite a few games that way as well. So like the deck is pretty fun. It's pretty decent in my opinion. It's definitely a fun deck, and I'll be playing this for the foreseeable future, probably until set 6. But who knows? Might upgrade Dofi in set 5. But thank you guys for watching. We'll have some more One Piece content out for you, and we'll see you in the next one.